and each of us starts in our own spot. There's no starting line, right? So my journey, I'm here now. Everyone else is here. You're on your own journey in your own spot. So it's not where we are in the journey. It's the fact that we're walking this path, this intentionally walking the path to balance, alignment, inner peace, and balance. But meditation, don't think that, sitting in this meditative state for 14 hours a day is the goal. That's a different, that's thousands of years ago. That's a different era. Where we live in the real world. We have to shop, cook, clean, take care of the kids, go to work, tires on the car, fix the leak in the roof. We have things we have to do. So our job is much harder. We have to find enlightenment, find peace and balance and alignment in the chaos. And why they would go to a mountain or why they go to a monastery is because there was no chaos there. And so they didn't have to deal with that. They didn't have to deal with people of lower vibration. We have to, right? That's our world. We have to interact with everybody. We can't live isolated like that. So we don't live an isolated life. So I just want to talk to you like real people. Like I recognize, even though we go deep in meditation and even though these meditations are important and, smack you on the hand if you forget to do your meditation, you need to do it. But it's not everything in life. And what we've specifically designed the collective to be is an active organization. We're creating the parents workshop. We're creating a meditation workshop. We're creating books and journals. We're creating health practices. We're not a charity, we're a creator. And so we are balanced between creating and then returning back to the inner state of calm and balance and alignment, creating and trying to get a nice calm, which is kind of the metaphor of your life. You're trying to come to calm and balance and alignment, then go out on the roller coaster, and then come back to calm and balance and alignment, go out again on the roller coaster. Eventually, the roller coaster isn't so intense anymore. Eventually, it's, oh, okay, I'm kind of enjoying the roller coaster. I get it. I kind of have these moments of clarity, these moments of peace. But again, you're transforming that in yourself over a period of weeks and months. Love it, sunny sky, everything's great. The grandkids are happy. I am so lucky. I'm healthy. I'm blessed. I had a moment of clarity and I was lingering in that moment of clarity. And you know what I did next? What all of you probably would do next. I took my phone out of my pocket and I started seeing if I had any emails, check this, check that, my messages. I disrupted my own moment of clarity. I broke it. So disengage and linger means to just disengage from, well, everything, right? You can do it now, and you obviously do this with your eyes open. Just look beyond the computer screen or beyond the phone, just look around the room and just realize that in this room right now, wherever you are, there's an electromagnetic grid and everything's beautiful and peaceful and you're part of it. It's like everything's okay. Like whatever you were thinking about was that, but you stop that. Disengage from all those stories that you're telling yourself, the endless stream of thoughts, the roles that you play, all the art of just disengage and wait a minute. Everything's really pretty good right here. Like this is nice. And then linger in it. Not for 10 seconds, for a minute or 2 minutes. So let's just disengage and linger. I'm not quieting my mind while I'm lingering. I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to myself about gratitude. I'm talking to myself about kindness and generosity and how beautiful everything is and how aligned everything is. So I'm not being silent, not trying to silence my mind for 2 minutes, but let's just do that for 2 minutes. Just eyes open or eyes closed. Just disengage from the just stop that. Just disengage from that and just linger. I'll put a 2 minute timer. I'm going to now recalibrate. I'm going to take a deep breath. Notice my breath. Recalibrate. We did a meditation with the Sri Yantra the other night. You can do any kind of meditation. I'm going to imagine the Sri Yantra over my head. That's part of my recalibration routine, breathing in and out of the Sri Yantra, or just breathing through the central channel, that light flowing up and down, that meditation that we do. Just recalibrate yourself for a minute. And then, after a minute of recalibration, this is where the business part of it comes in. Now, focus on your task for the next 30, 40 minutes. It's really a way to get, it's really started with like creative people, designers, writers, things like that, who, when they're not, they're supposedly writing 8 hours a day, but they're not really writing 8 hours a day because their mind is going all over the place. Notice, oh, wow, okay, yeah, okay, notice. Take a minute to notice your senses, smell, sight, touch, beautiful connected energy. Now recalibrate, breathe, have a visualization in your mind, always connected with your breath. Maybe it's, relaxing your shoulders, giving yourself an energy massage. That could be recalibrating. And now, for the next 30 minutes, focus as well as you can on the task and try to stay in that state of flow. So it's really was created for creative designing types people, writers, artists, copyright, people who work in creative agencies, how to get them to get more work done in an hour. And the way you get more work done in an hour is you take the first 2 minutes to stop projecting, bring your mind in, recalibrate with a little 30-second, 60-second routine, and now turn your attention to the work. Now your mind is on the work. And this is great for parents, for example, right? Okay, it's always hectic, right? Okay, calm down. Notice, oh, wow, yeah, I was really pretty stressed there. Calm down. Notice, recalibrate. Now let me refocus on my kids. Let me refocus on cooking dinner. Let me refocus on whatever it was I was doing. And in this way, remember we started out, the goal is anchor yourself morning and night, but you've got to find ways to get back into that balanced alignment throughout the day. It's not good if you don't meditate at all. It's okay if you're just meditating every morning, or it's okay if you're meditating or bringing yourself to balance every night. That's okay. It's okay if you don't even do that and just show up here once a week and you align and balance here once a week. That's okay too, right? Right, Eve? If you were here once a week over the last 6 weeks, you need these touchstones, right? So that's what this meeting is for. That's why this workshop is important. So that's all okay. But to move further along, to fully transform yourself into a different person, into a different being, to soften the edges, to get rid of, this autopilot, to just become more and more self-aware, it's really important that you find time throughout the day. So disengage from all the stories, and just linger in the beauty of it all. Take a minute to recalibrate. Take some deep breaths. We're specifically, intentionally putting yourself into a flow state. And now you're in the state of flow. Now you can turn your attention to the work, to the driving, to the kids, to the shopping, whatever it is you're doing. So it's a way to stay in flow while you're doing something. Because when you're not self-aware, you're just on autopilot. And you all know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. You're just going, you don't even know what you're doing. 7 minutes later, like, what was I just doing? I don't even remember. I mean, there were times I don't even remember what I ate a half hour ago, but I don't feel hungry, so I'm sure I ate something. But I was totally immersed in loss. Does that make sense? Does that resonate with everyone?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, and these are tools. They're not going to change your life like that. It's just a tool, and if you use it frequently, you'll start to your whole, stress level starts to come down. You start to be more present. It doesn't solve all the problems out there, doesn't change anything out there. It just allows you to recalibrate, to be different, to linger in something that feels good, to appreciate, to be grateful, and to enjoy and feel the connection, or just to do the work with mindful presence. So that's what I'm sharing. All right. All right, let's do the clearing space meditation. Hold on. I got this. Okay, so this is an 8-minute meditation. This is meditation number 2 from this book here, Meditation for Life. And for those of you that don't have this book yet, you have the QR codes for each of the 4 meditations. So you can, just actually listen to it on your phone. That's what I do. I sit down on the couch and I just Pop it on the phone. All right, here we go. This is the clearing space meditation. Again, I feel super peaceful. I know all of you do as well. That's the purpose of this meditation workshop is again to get you into a state, an aligned state, a balanced state, put some new thoughts and ideas into your mind and just let them percolate today, tomorrow, maybe 4 hours from now, all of a sudden an idea, all of a sudden you'll decide to disengage and linger. Where did that idea come from? It's percolating. All these ideas that we're talking about are percolating. Maybe you're watching, I'll tell you what I do. When there's a commercial, I put it on pause and I just diaphragm, I stand up a little bit, I stretch, go to the bathroom, take some deep breaths, walk around the house a little bit, and half the time I get back to the TV and I don't even want to watch that anymore. I'm on to a different event. Yeah, John, when you actually hunch, not hunch forward, but you're supposed to sit up straight like this, channel the whole thing. If you allow this, the diaphragm can push back. If you tighten it up perfectly straight, the diaphragm can't really push the spine back. But if you just let yourself fall, and you can even feel like where your sit muscles are. You can feel like you're sitting on the front of your on the front of your pelvis, in the middle, on the back. You can kind of feel that. So you want to be on the middle, but if you move it to the front ever so slightly, you hunch forward a little bit, the whole rib cage, the back muscles, everything can expand a little bit deeper, and you'll get that diaphragmatic movement.